In 2021, during that time was a low inventory of houses on the market, and majority of investors would tell me, oh, hey Wally, I need more discount on this property and it would be perfect for me. Or I would need a little bit more in this neighborhood or this neighborhood. Let's say it's in, McAllen, it's in Mission, it's in Westlaco, it's in, Cameron, Brownsville, Harlingen. And we need those in those particular neighborhoods so we can, expand our portfolio, or we can do more fix and flip properties. So if you can get us those, whether that's on market, off market, it would be amazing. And then, we would pay it cash as is and all that. So that was during the time that when I was obviously wholesaling those, houses. In today's market, I want to share with you how you as an investor in Hidalgo and Cameron can win with the current market inventory. Hey everyone, this is Waleed Yousif, real estate investor here in Nevada. As an investor, how can you win in such market like this? In today's video, I want to share with you 3 ways you can win in such market. Now with the way the market is, there are more inventory. By the way, send bill cash offer. So if you are an investor looking for investment property, feel free to give us a call or email us or just comment below, and we'll be happy to have you in our system so we can send you more of those opportunities. Number 1 to win in this market is that when you go in, you have more leverage, right? Even when you talk now with a real estate agent, boom, like I remember in 2021, you can't get a hold of real estate agent because they were really busy, and unless you have a cash offer at a retail price, they wouldn't even answer your call. Well, guess what? Now they're answering the calls, right? Now they're willing to, okay, well let me see how can I make it work. Let me see how can I get you maybe a lender, hard money lender. How can make the deal work for you so you can buy it. I'll present any offer. Just send me an offer and I'll present it to to my client, and then I'll try to make it work. Why? Because there are more inventory. So now it's more leverage. Why? Because again, you have more houses on the market, so you'll be able to have more leverage on your offer when you're talking to sellers and also real estate agents as well. Number 2 is picking up properties at a certain neighborhood. Basically is that there are those investors who they only want to be like, oh, I need in this subdivision and this zip code and this that, and they wouldn't buy anything else. Because of the inventory was low before, there weren't that many selection to choose from. Well, guess what? Now you have that, right? Now you have that inventory, and that means there are more options that you can pick. You as an investor, now you actually have also more option. Okay, well, I would buy it as, fix and flip. But if it doesn't work as a fix and flip, I could work it as a rental. Well, guess what? In 2-3 years ago, people did not make any sense to buy a property for fix and flip because it was too expensive. It didn't make any sense to buy it as rental. So people were buying properties for just Airbnb, vacation home, basically. And that was the only model that would work. And what happened? Like as soon as they, cracked down on those, things are not working well, with the market, what happened with those? It went kind of, it went down. The mortgage that they have is so expensive that you can't really get just a regular tenant, and then it would cover that, that amount. Win number 3 is that's the time now to expand, right? This is the time for especially the people who be like, okay, whether you only have 1 or you have 0, but you want to expand to 1, you want to expand to 2, you want to expand to 3. Well, guess what? This is the time now, so you're able to, to get those. Guess what? When it's turned into seller market, that's where it's gonna be really expensive. It wouldn't, make sense. It won't pencil out as, flip. It won't pencil out as, rental. And so that's kind of the thing that, quote for, Warren Buffett, where he say, "I'm fearful when everyone greedy. I'm greedy when everyone, is fearful." You want to sometimes be opposite of what the other investors doing. All the investors now, they're not buying. Well, guess what? we're now the only people, talking. So we're able to, add more to our portfolio and to do more fix and flip. So these are the 3 wins now investors should take advantage of. With the inventory, of the market now, it's high. For send-built cash offer, we find discount price properties, and most of the time we could wholesale them to other, assign them to other investors that we have in our network. So if you wanted to see what properties we have off market, then feel free to reach us. Probably will have our information in the description, and we'll be happy to share that with you. So again, you would win in this market, and also when it comes in the seller market, by that time you'll be that seller of that property, so you'll be winning in both ways. I hope that helped. This is Waleed Yousif. If you have any questions, put them in the comment, be happy to answer them. Till next time, invest wisely, and feel free to reach us for any help. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.